I can't even tell you or stress how much I hated editing music in Premiere Pro for every single video that I did. But then something changed. And I'm going to show you. For the longest time, it would be such a pain when it came to music for projects. I mean, I would have a project that was maybe 60 seconds, or a minute and a half, or 45 seconds, or whatever the case may be. But then when I went to go search for music, using Epidemic Sounds by the way, I would find, oh, this song, it's awesome, this works perfectly for what I'm trying to do. But it's 3.5 minutes. Uh-oh, now I have a problem. 45 seconds, 3.5 minutes. Now I gotta go into Premiere Pro and play Mr. DJ like chicka 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 chicka. That was kind of stupid and corny. But yes, I would have to go into Premiere Pro and start playing DJ and cut different parts of the song, blend them together, cut the beginning and the end piece out, and bring the end to the beginning. It was a mess. And most of the time, I would be stuck trying to match beats. You know, sometimes the hook doesn't match with the verse part, and then nothing ever seemed to want to work out well. And that would take me forever. It would take me hours. Well, maybe not hours, but it would take me a long time to do. But sure, I can go find another song that was maybe 45 seconds that would work, but I really wanted the one that was 3.5 minutes. It was such a good song. It was perfect. So I'm going to show you something in Premiere Pro that was in the beta for a while, and I was waiting for it to come over to the actual Premiere Pro. But I'm going to show you something that has changed everything when it comes to music. So let's hop over into Premiere Pro, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so you'll see that I already have this project open and a video that I've already done, which is on my channel. I decided to use this drone video clip as a demonstration. As you can see, this video is approximately a minute and a half, give or take, maybe a couple of seconds. But you'll see this track down here with these little squiggly lines, right here and right here. That is Premiere Pro's new feature, Remix. So basically I have this minute and a half or 1 minute and 34 second clip, and I transformed with the Remix tool a song that was about 3 minutes down to here, down to 1 minute and 34 seconds. It's just amazing. It did it all on its own, AI. Like, this thing is amazing because no longer do you have to play Mr. DJ. Hey, Mr. DJ. No, Tiberius, no. So say the client wants a shorter version. So I made this one about 41 seconds even to make it a little bit easier when I'm typing. You'll see, now I have just a few of these clips, and this is all scrolling perfectly in 4K full resolution because of that Apple M1 MacBook Pro. So we have all these clips. Boom. And you'll see down here, this is the original song that I had. It's long. It's way too long for this. So yeah, I could go here and then cut this off, but then it's going to be really weird because it's going to cut off in the middle of the beat somewhere. Sure, I could cut it right here, take rid of this, put a nice little default transition here, transition in the front, and that's what I used to do. Or we bring this back out, and I would normally take, say, this piece right here, and then this piece right here, get rid of this, and then drag this down here, and, you know, do some kind of sorcery DJ magic and try to get that to work. But most of the time it doesn't really line up correctly, like I said before. But thankfully, with Premiere Pro's new remix feature, there's a new way. So we're gonna go over here, and I already labeled this as music in the essential tabs. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna click duration. And you'll see right now, remix, it's already remixing it to, I guess, 2 minutes and 46 seconds. That's not what we want. We want 41 seconds. So we're gonna type in here 41:00 seconds, which is the length of the clip. And look at that. Look at that. It made its cuts. Right there in the intro, right there somewhere in the middle, towards the end. It kept the whole thing. Now, we're gonna go here, I'm gonna unmute this, and I'm gonna show you.
Life goes on but me downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need to know that I'll be there. When it feels like I'm lying every time someone up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. I'm not gonna wake up.
Isn't that just awesome? It was seamless. It was almost as if the song was already 41 seconds. Granted that for some reason I haven't figured out yet, but if you have, leave it in the comments. I don't know why the target duration, even though I picked 41 seconds, it gives plus 5 seconds. When my video is not 46 seconds, it's 41 seconds. But, all right, hold up. Editor Tiberius here for a second, and there's another tool, a remix tool that I want to show you that I didn't realize was there when I originally made this video, so I'm going to show you. Scroll over here and there's a little remix tool, but the thing is you have to scroll over it and press Option, click, and just keep clicking till you get remix tool. It's there. It took me a second to find it, and you're going to drag your cursor over to the end of the music track and you're going to just drag it back down to right before the crossfade. And it does it for you. It remixes it to the exact length that you want it to, unlike before where I was going into the actual time code and just typing each individual second. But yeah, this works a lot better because you can drag it to any point that you want. It'll remix it. Look, it just keeps all of these little splits and cuts. You can drag it to any part that you want. This is going to change everything. Now back to the video. Hey, I'm not going to argue with something that just saved me this much time. Look at how fast that was. It was within seconds and it just matched it perfectly. Something that would have taken me a lot longer to try and piece together because you got to decide what part of the songs you want in it inside of the 41 seconds. This just did it all for you. Think about how much time that's going to save you when you're working on your video projects. Because if you're like me, time is money when it comes to these types of projects. You know, if you have a lot of stuff to do, for instance, if you were to take, say, a wedding film, for instance, and you had like the whole reception, right? Or the whole bride room section, and you cut together all your clips and you're like, okay, so this section is about 47 seconds. You could find a song that fits 47, well, you could find a song that you like and remix it down to 47 seconds and you don't have to do any work. It's just the sorcery. So now you know there's a much better, faster, and more efficient way to edit the music for your videos. And I hope this is something that helped you. If you knew about it already, kudos to you. But me, I found out about it not too long ago. Well, I mean, I knew about it in the beta version, but I would have to open up a project in beta, remix the music, save it, then reopen that file back into the regular Premiere, and it was just... Thank you, Adobe, for finally moving the remix feature from the beta into the actual Premiere Pro software. Thank you. There's no more cutting and pasting of music, no more trying to be a DJ. I myself, I know photography, I know videography, cameras, computers, like lighting, audio, you name it, I can do it. But DJ, that's something that I'm not that good at. So thankfully, this changes everything for me, at least. Maybe you are a DJ, maybe you like to edit music, but me, not so much. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you guys on the next video.
Life goes up and it goes down, and I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Keep it steady cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, no.